Hey y'all, I'm coming here from the kitchen, and today we are going to be finishing up the Milky Way tumbler that we started the other night on live. I used the inspiration that I got from Kim Aona, which is a group member of mine from Show Me Chauvin. She sent me this amazing Milky Way tumbler that I was just in awe of. I asked her to kind of walk me through the steps a little bit and show me how she did it or tell me how she did it, and she did. So I like to give credit where credit is due. So she kind of told me and walked me through the steps. So I wanted to tell you and walk you through the steps. And so I'm going to show you this. We did this first part on the live right before this. So the video is on our YouTube. So I'm going to show you how to basically recreate this on this skinny. And I have actually 3 of them that we're going to do kind of 2 different ways. So if you want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, we're going to try and recreate these little beauties and hope for the best. I'm going to move you over a little bit and move you up a little bit so I can kind of see you, feel you, hear you, all those good things. So while you're waiting, if you want to give this video a thumbs up, I will tell you what you're going to need and what you're going to have to possess. You're going to need an already glittered out tumbler. The glitter that you're going to need is 3 different chunkies, an ultra fine. You're going to need it sealed, maybe. We're going to try it both ways. We're going to try it sealed and unsealed. So we're going to try and see what works, what doesn't. Just to see. Because, I'm all about trying it. Trying it before you buy it. All right, so you're going to need 3 chunkies and an ultra fine. And you're going to need to basically do like a glitter swirl stripe. I showed you how to do this on a live tumbler tutorial. The one right before this one. Okay. And then I have 2 more for you that we're going to try. This one right here is sealed in 2 coats of epoxy. These are not. Okay. So we're going to try it kind of both ways to see if it gives the same effect or what does it do or what does it not do. Okay. So we're going to kind of see what flies and what dies. All right. You're going to need a white, either mica powder, pigment powder, or acrylic paint. You're going to need a mica powder that accents on your cup of some kind of sort. You're going to need epoxy of your choice. I use Pro Marine. Why? Because that's how I spend my money. And you're going to need some Glowcane or some kind of glow powder if that's the way you want it or what have you. Okay. So any of those things. So while we're getting that together, I'm going to show you how to blend your epoxy, all that good stuff. And then we'll go together. I actually got complimentary colors for my glow powder so that it's going to kind of make it pop a little bit. And we're going to kind of see where it goes from there. Okay. So also there's a challenge to this. Or there's a twist. All right. So I usually give my cups on auction and I usually sell my cups on auction. However, there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new tumbler blanks company. It's called A&J Blanks. I'm the A. There's a J part, who's my Mildred. Okay. So there's A&J Blanks. And right now on sale is 30-ounce tumblers. 30-ounce skinnies. They kind of look like these sexy things right here. Okay. So these are on sale right now on andjblanks.com. The link is posted. Got it. Totally got it. Right here. So the link is posted in the comments below. If during this video, while it's being created, if you buy a tumbler, any quantity or whatever, during this video, you are in the running to win one of these 2 tumblers. So either the green or the purple. The blue is spoken for already. But the green and the blue got one the other night. But the green or the purple, you could win if you're buying a tumbler during this tutorial. So that's how you can win one of my tumblers that's made. So you can win a Milky Way tumbler made by me. All you have to do is purchase from A&J Blanks right now. So that's how that works. It's real easy. Okay, so let me get epoxy going, and then we will, first we have to find a clean cup. So let me get that going, and then once we, man, oh man, oh man. Hold please. Okay. Ooh, breaking out the oldies and the goodies this week. So I use Pro Marine. I think it's the better epoxy. The reason I feel that way is because it is the most FDA compliant. It yellows the slowest. It's cheaper in price. And they're an affiliate of mine. I like them. All that good stuff. I know I'm super early today. So I know some people are like, you're so early. I know. I'm super early. So I know I'm usually not this early. Okay. Probably should mix more of that, but that's okay. All right, so I mix my epoxy all craziness because I let it sit for a little bit. And then I'm going to separate it out. I'm going to separate it out in 2 different sections. I'm going to separate it out in the complementing epoxy color. No, the complementing pigment color. And then I'm going to separate it out into the white. Okay, so those are the 2 that I'm going to separate. And I try and read comments, but then I find myself looking like this. And that's obnoxious. So I traditionally don't read comments during the live. I try and go back. But while you're sitting here watching me stir epoxy, you can get those sexy little thumbs you got going on, and you can give this video a thumbs up. You can also go ahead and share our YouTube channel out so that we have a YouTube, so that we meet our YouTube goal. But go ahead and all you 94 people, get those thumbs going and give this video a thumbs up while you're waiting for the epoxy to stir. I don't recommend the automatic stirrers. I believe you gotta get up in there and really get to the nitty gritty of it. So that's how I feel you should kind of like get up in there. And this does create bubbles and all that stuff, but then you let it sit for a minute. So the bubbles kind of work their way through it. So it's really not that big of an issue. It's not that bad. So I have white Navajo. I have blue Glocaine for this one. And a little bit of white Glocaine. I like the white because I feel it like really, really goes super mega bright. And this isn't my last coat because I'm still going to put a decal on it with like a bougie name. Because apparently I need to make bougie fonts. So. And if you order from A&J Blanks right now, you can win the green or the purple one. So if you order from A&J Blanks, any amount of 30-ounce tumbler. So if you order one 30-ounce tumbler, you can win a custom-made tumbler by me. And there's only 3 in the Milky Way series. This one, the green, and the purple. So you'll only have one of 3. I know sometimes I make a lot in the series, but usually my series go in 3. So you'll only have 1 of 3 in a series. And 1 is already gone. So, who will the lucky ones be? Okay. So when I spin my cup, I like to spin my cup away from me. Okay. So I like to spin my cup away from me. So I get it going like away. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. And now I'm going to like stir my concoctions. Okay. I'm going to use Blue Glow. So I'm just going to put one end of a popsicle stick in there. And then I'm also going to put, so this Glow Cane is from Mr. Fancy Pants. Okay. It's blue Glow Cane. And then I'm going to use white Navajo. And I'm going to use kind of like a big popsicle stick of that. Because I want it to kind of be a little thick. And I might put in, I'm going to keep a little bit of acrylic paint on the side. Because I might need to put just a little bit of acrylic paint in there. Just to thicken it up. I want this white to be kind of thick. I want it to be like almost thick and stringy. But I want it to be that pretty like pearly. But I almost want it to be like a hot mess. Okay? When you put acrylic paint in your stuff, it makes it kind of thick and stringy. And you want it to be that. So I might just put just a few, just a little bit. Because it's already kind of thick. And I want it to be thick. I want it to be that milky, like, almost, see how it's kind of stringy? And kind of not letting go? You want it to be that consistency. Real thick. Kind of, I don't know if some of y'all remember from the way back when where we tried the Chauvin string theory. You want it to be almost that consistency. Alright, and then from Love All Bling, I'm using the really bright neon blue. The really bright neon blue pigment. Because I want that to be my accent color. I remember Cody. Gold is my accent color. And I might even add like a blue. A purple in as my accent. Because my other one had like a pretty, I might add like a little bit of a purple to like, I don't know, be sassy and sexy. What y'all think? A little bit of purple too? I got enough epoxy to have a little bit of a purple. When you're stirring your pigment in, you want to make sure you really stir it. If you don't, you're going to get these like ugly little funkadunk blemishes. So your pigment you really want to stir in well. And some of y'all think, yeah, but that gives a lot of bubbles. Yeah, but then you're going to let it sit for a while. Okay? So I'm going to kind of get all up in there. I might put a little bit of purple. And then I'll see if it looks good. And then if it looks like crap, I'll just cover over it. I'll just cover over it. Oh, I just got something and I can't see it. All right. So it's kind of like you're a magician or like a witch making a potion. You're like making the magic cauldron. So during this live, don't forget, if you order from A&J Blanks, you could win any of these cups. Okay? So don't forget, you can win, well, 2 of these cups. You can win the green or you can win the blue. No, you can win the green or you can win the purple. So don't forget, you can win the green or the purple. Okay? So, alright, here we go. Alright, the first thing that we're going to do is put like a little base coat of epoxy. Just a little base coat. To kind of like just make it a little movable. Because you want it to move. And you want it to get all the way around. So, I mean little, like light, thin. Like this was probably 5 mils. And I am like stretching. Like for realsies. Okay? So this is just the smallest amount. Because I just want it to be very, very thin. Now my next cup I'll do more. Because this had a thick coat of epoxy over it. But this one, I just want a little stretchy, thin coat. Okay. If you're trying to order, you order from andjblanks.com. Any 30 ounce could win you either the green or the purple. Alright, so here we go. So now you're going to take your white first. And you're going to go from the top to the bottom. I mean, from the bottom to the top. And you're going to kind of get it. You're almost going to kind of use the whole thing. That's my issue is I always say I don't want to cover the cup. But if you see the other cup, your glitter is almost covered. So you want to get all up on it. You want to have like, you want to jizz all over your cup. Okay? And you really want to get all up over your cup. And it'll spread and it'll smear out. Ooh, that was pretty. That kind of had like 2 lines. And it'll kind of move itself. And if you heat gun it, it'll move itself. It'll move also. So, and we'll heat gun it a little bit so that, but already it's looking very pretty. So we're just moving and shaking and not breaking. Okay. And now we're going to put a little bit, okay, of your accent mica color or pigment color. Actually, this is pigment. This is like that neon blue. I might make some dominoes with this later. I'm getting so much trouble for saying that, but that's okay. So.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Not at this moment, but thank you for asking.
Anything?
Not at this moment.
Not just put the glitter on? Can I help you put the glitter on?
I don't have glitter at this time. I'm just doing epoxy.
But after you do the epoxy, you put the glitter.
I know, but this cup doesn't have glitter, my love.
What about the bottom?
The bottom. This one doesn't have glitter, baby.
What about the bottom? I see glitter.
This one doesn't have glitter.
But I see the bottom has glitter.
This one doesn't have glitter. It already has the glitter. All right. Next, we're going to do a very little bit of this purple accent. Because we just want it to be just that, just an accent. So that glitter underneath is kind of like just a little bit of like a swirl. Kind of like just a little bit of like the shine of it. And that is super freaking, oh, I almost slipped. I almost slipped. All right. I don't want to turn it. I mean, I don't want to heat it, but I need to heat it for the bubbles. All right, I'm not going to heat it much because I think it's perfect the way that it is. But I'm going to heat it just a little bit. I mean, a very, very little bit. Ooh, this is good looking. I mean, this is so pretty. And I have to find another word for pretty. Oh, my Lanta. This is gorgeous. Okay, wait, let me take this off. Remove this just a little bit. Because it had a fat lip and a little bit of a chunky butt. So let me see if I can move this. This is so gorgeous. That glitter just accents it just in the right way. A fat lip is when your glitter bunches in just the wrong places. And a chunky butt is the same thing. Okay. All right, let me put this on the right turner. And then we're going to move it and do the next tumbler real quick. All right. So this one did not have a base coat of epoxy. Let me fix this turner real quick. This one did not have a base coat of epoxy. So this one we're trying a little bit different. And I'm going to mix another coat. We might even do it a little bit backwards than before. So let me move this out of the way. I think this needed to be last. Oh, no, it doesn't. So I'm going to move this out the way, and then we're going to start again. But this one we're going to do a little bit different. So the way that Kim does it is she puts a couple of coats of epoxy on to give it kind of a three-dimensional look. The reason why I didn't do that is because some people can't afford to wait that long, or some people choose not to wait that long. I wanted to see what it was going to look like if you didn't wait and put that coat of epoxy. I wanted to see, like, well, what was it going to look like? That cup is so freaking gorgeous. It's ridiculous. It is so pretty. So I'm anxious to see how this one looks. All right. So I'm going to use purple Glocaine, white Navajo with a little bit of paint in it, and maybe a blue accent color. I know some people want me to use yellow so bad, but I refuse. I would rather burn the house down than use yellow accent color. So that will just not be happening in this home. So I will be using blue, and we'll make it the opposite of the other cup. If you would like to win this cup, You can use, you can order from A&J Blanks, and anything you order from A&J Blanks could win you this cup. So that's how we roll in this home. We will not be doing, will not, okay, be doing gold. That would never happen. You would have to buy 4 cases from A&J Blanks for me to use gold. And show proof. And show very valid, immediate proof. And be like the head coach of some kind of very valid establishment. Because that ain't happening. Because that's not the way we roll around here. Alright, so again, I use Pro Marine. And so, we're just going to put these here. I usually have like a big stockpile reserve, but of course my reserve is getting low. So I'm going to try and answer questions while we're going for it. So right now, while you're waiting, you can do 2 things. You can give this video a thumbs up. And you can order from A&J Blanks so that you can win this cup. And man, that cup is so beautiful. You can win this cup or the green cup. So those are the 2 things that you can do. Any cup you order from A&J Blanks, this cup really is gorgeous. This cup would be gorgeous if I just sold it to you as is. But we're going to Milky Way it out. God, that cup is so pretty. Like, so pretty. I think I'm going to stop my lines, though, in the middle. Like, I'm going to go half, half, and then whole. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to look at your comments as we go so that I can kind of see if you need any help or questions. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we're just gonna, I'm just mixing. I mix super fast. Teal would be a good one. I don't think I have a teal, I don't think I have a teal. I have blues and greens. I don't think I have a teal. I don't. What do you call it? Mica powder. Or pigment. I don't. Wah, wah. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Hold please. Let me check. Because there's some I don't have in jars yet. Maybe Bahama. Yeah, this one might work. Let's try that one instead. We'll try Bahama instead of just blue. We'll try a teal. How's that sound? We'll try a Bahama instead of it. I have spearmint, but that's like a green. Like a super green, and that's what I'm putting on the other one. So I could, but alcohol ink moves a different way. And that doesn't make the Milky Way look. So, alright, here we go. I'm going to, let me baseline this out a little bit first. So I'm just putting a coat of epoxy. And this one I'm doing a little bit thicker of a coat because it didn't have a coat of epoxy in the first place. So I'm putting a little bit thicker. And remember, it's chunky glitter. So it's got a little bit chunky to move on. So I need to make sure it can move. And now that it's covered all the way, I'm just going to move it around and move it all around. And just move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I'm just going to move it all around. And move it that way. And now that I've got that on there, and that'll give it time to like settle and level out and kind of get its life together. So that'll give it time to like get together. And then now I'm going to do, actually I'm going to take that off and put that on there. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to switch it for a second. I'm going to do the same thing to the green. Just to make sure I have enough epoxy to get all over it. Because I might have to make one more batch. And if I do, that's okay. Because I'd rather be like so safe than sorry. Nope, that was perfect. That was a perfect pour. Yeah, that was good. And then I think that'll be more than enough. And then I'm just going to switch them out as they go. So I switch my turners out as I need to. And then if I need to take off some epoxy, I can. Because this one had like a lot. Alright. Ooh, this one's going to be gorgeous. So if you want to own these cups, again, all you have to do is buy from A&J Blanks. That's it. If you buy any cup from A&J Blanks, you can win one of these two cups. So either the purple or the green. Okay? We're going to start with the purple. And we're going to finish with the green. So, let me switch them out. Alright. So, I'm going to put a little bit in here. This is going to be my white, so I'm going to put the most in there. And then I'm going to put 2 cups. One for the green, one for the purple. And then I think I'm not going to do an accent color. I think I'm just going to have the purple. And I'm just going to have the green on this one. Like, I think I'm just going to do that. Because I think that's all I have enough epoxy for. So that is what I'm going to do. Alright, here we go. Alright. So I'm just going to use the white glycan and not the colored glycan so that it's not color sensitive to the cup. Or I can put the color in with the whatever. I'm going to put the white paint, and then I'm going to put a little bit of Navajo. It's kind of like you're making a potion, you know, or like making a drink or making a whatever. All right. Let's see what these beauties look like. Now this was without a cured coat of epoxy. Okay, this was without a cured coat of epoxy. So in here is Navajo, a little bit of acrylic paint, white glycan. That's what's in here. Okay. I'm trying to better get its life to Jesus. And it's still not stringy enough. So I'm going to put a little bit more white acrylic paint so that it's like super, I want it to be like super, like stringy, thick, grossish, kind of like that. That's the way I can describe it. Okay. I'm going to open this one. A little bit in there. So that's my purple. And then I'm using Green Mile to, I should have used a purple glycan, but for my, that's way too much. Green Mile for my green one. Okay? So that's my accent color. If you would like one of these cups, all you have to do is order from A&J Blanks. If you place an order with A&J Blanks, you could win one of these cups. So that's how you can order and win one. And you can win one of these very, very cups. I find that the neon pigments have to be blended in like a lot. So if you order the neon pigments from anywhere, or from Love All Bling or wherever, they have to be blended in like a lot. Okay? No, my tumblers do not have magnets. I build my own turners. There's a video on my channel how to build them, and I show you how to build them, or I sell them. So if you would rather just buy one, you can message me on Facebook, and you can always buy them. Alright. And then let me make sure I have this green blended in real well, because I want that to be really blended, because you don't want to have that powdery look or those powder chunks. Alright, here we go with the white. Because your white's going to be that chunky monkey look. And remember I said I only want to go halfway because I don't want to go all the way up to my rim. Because my rim, I don't want it to have that fat lip. So I'm going to kind of just stay more in the middle. And I'll go on the rim every now and then. But I don't want to go on the rim every single time. See how it's kind of stringy? And it's a mess? Well, that's what you want. Stringy. And this little bit of stringiness will create these pretty designs. Alright, we're going to take this purple and just drizzle this in there. Just make, this is freaking gorgeous. I'm so glad that I leaned on Kim and asked her how to make these. So it does look like it comes out well. You can see a lot more of the glitter if you don't put that second coat of epoxy, or that second or third coat of epoxy. So, and I'm going to move it a little bit with the heat gun to make sure, number one, I get out the bubbles, and number two, it moves a little bit. I didn't put as much stuff on it because I wanted to see if it would just move but still kind of keep some of the glitter, because I do want to see some of the glitter. That one I felt like it had too much, and then all of a sudden the glitter started to peek through. So this one's doing the same thing. And this one's even doing it even more. So, and you just want to move it just a little bit, because once it starts moving, it moves. Like, especially if, especially if your epoxy is new or what have you, it moves. This is so stinking gorgeous. Man, oh man. I don't know if you could see them. I'll do the round robin afterwards. Let me switch these two out real quick. I gotta get this on the turner so that it doesn't go all over the place. And let me get this one going for you. So if you want either this one or this one, the only way to get it, man, that's gorgeous, is by ordering a tumbler through A&J Blanks. That's the only way you'll be able to own this. Not through an auction. So if you want this, the 30-ounce tumblers are for sale. So that's the only way. These are so pretty. And you can see once you make a few of them, you kind of get the hang of it. So it gets real easy. I'm going to put a little bit of this accent on the bottom and this accent on the top. And just a little bit. That is so flippin' gorgeous. And I'll move this one, and then we'll take you around the block and show you. I'm from Jenny on the block. Hold, please. I'm gonna make this look for a reason. All right, let me move this one. Now, some people wouldn't move them. Some people would leave them. I'm going to leave this one. I'm not going to move this one. I'm going to leave it and let it move itself. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to let it just, I'm going to let it be. That makes me so apprehensive. I need to put something underneath here though, so that it doesn't get a big butt. All right. So let me take you around the bend. All right, here we go. Let me take you around the way. You ready? All right, here's that first purple one. And I might have to put a little bit more stripe of white on that one. Here's the green Milky Way. Which is gorgeous. And here was the blue. So that's how you do it. I probably could have used just more stripey, a little bit less heat gun, but the green, I think I got the gist of it, that it moved itself. I needed a little bit less heat gun. So that's probably like my green, I think I did a little bit better. I probably should have used a little bit less heat gun. But I'll fix it in just a second. Baby, that looks great. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a great day. Be good to everybody. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share it out for me. And if y'all have any questions, message me. Please order your tumblers from A&J Blanks. Have a good one. Y'all be good to everybody. Bye, y'all.